I knew there would be a thing that I forgot to do, so right before the stream, for the last like hour and a half really, I spent a little time out on Layton just shooting a bunch of stuff for respawns, but then I didn't actually like exit the map and go to another map, so none of the respawns would have happened if we didn't do that. But we're here now. You can see that we did a good bit of hunting up through here and over in this area, but what I want to do first is head into High Lake and up this way. It's elk drink time. I'd love to get another diamond elk or two in the trophy lodge. We have a good number of Rocky Mountain elk, but Roosevelt's would be good to see. How's everybody doing? This beat sounds different? You know, it probably... how does that work? There's different settings you can do with the music settings, and I'm not 100% sure if I have it to start the same every time or not. But I've had Streamlabs open for extra long anyway. Well, I have no idea what song it is, but maybe I'll go back and look. If it's a good one, we'll make it a thing. How do I know if the animal's a female or a male? Are you talking from tracks or spotting, or where are you trying to figure that out from? What's up, Tuxedo? Floundro. I like it. Why do Layton do Virunga? I've got a pretty good amount of Virunga content coming up, and didn't we just, wasn't Friday's stream on Virunga? Part of it was. What's up, Ragnar? Doing pretty good today. Hope you are as well. I'm proud of you, Maytag. No caps, no nothing. Where's the best diamond spots? I mean, that's an interesting question, because there are areas that have produced a lot of diamonds, but they can still be anywhere, so the best way I can answer that question is the best diamond spots are the best areas for animals in general. So for instance, this little area right here up in Willowpeg is quite good. Elk, whitetail, moose, rabbits and coyotes all have zones like in that general area. This has been one of my best blacktail lakes down here, and lately whitetails seem to be kind of all over, so I'm not super well versed in Layton lately to be able to show a good whitetail spot, but yeah, there's a, like I said, they can be literally anywhere. It's all down to luck. No shenanigans, that's a good start. 3.5 minutes in. I'm gonna call him that from now on. What's up, Palo? I don't yell, but what do you do? What's going on, winners? If they release a new map in the future, where would it be and why? I think a second map based in Africa is a fairly likely thing, maybe this year. Because the last one we got was in 2018. It would have been the summer release of 2018, so like the newest, or the next map that gets released, whether it's Africa based or not, is going to be 3 years since the last Africa Reserve, and there's so much they can do. Like, in my opinion, if they want to do, say, 3 or 4 sometime in the future Africa Reserves, they should space them out. Now seems about like the right time for them to do that. What's going on, Rebecca? I show up and Flinter does his version of English, just for you. I didn't ever get to come back on my actual account, but that was me in your stream earlier if you were unsure. Are you still working on the second Great One grind? I mean, kind of. If I see whitetail, I'm taking them out. I haven't been too focused on that. I've been doing a lot with like red fox. I just want to get the red fox out of the way. That's the last diamond we don't have, and they are being just a pain, but eventually it'll happen. What's going on, Billy? Good to see you, man. What is the best animal for money? If you ask me, I'm gonna say it's goose every time. They don't give the most money for like a single kill, but the amount of geese you can get, in my opinion, makes them the best thing you can hunt in the entire game to make money. This game should have dove hunting. I would be curious to see how they handle such a small animal. I mean, I guess they have these little birds flying around. Maybe they could do that. Knew it was you? Okay, good. Oh yeah, you should check out Subnautica. If you've not seen any of the like streams or anything, those VODs are up on Twitch and the Flancho channel too, so if you want to see kind of what it's all about. Ben, thank you for the super chat and the sticker, by the way. I don't know that I've seen that one. You technically got a super rare, Billy? I need information. I like how he just typed out eyes. I kind of thought you did that on purpose, to be completely honest with you. What's up, Sean? Goose are awesome. I keep thinking that I want to do a goose hunt, and then I end up not doing a goose hunt, but we gotta go out there, go after them again. I wish there was like a more interesting way of doing it. I kind of like the way that we've done it the last couple of times, where it's really only flocks with like a rare or a level 4 that end up in the video. Because then it's not like a 30-minute video trying to show every single flock if we hunt for 2 hours. We'll have to see. What's going on, Raging Asian? Good to see you, man. Lady Legend's in here. I haven't been timed out yet, so I wasn't sure if it was the real one. Just kidding. What if they put spears in the game? That's been requested quite a lot, and the biggest, like, challenge I see to that is, like, making it sufficiently difficult to take an animal with a spear. Because they can't just add a huge element of randomness. That's just asking for things to go wrong. But once you figure out how to kind of aim it, it wouldn't be that challenging. Maybe if there was like a mouse back and then forward kind of deal with it. So you have to put the proper amount of power behind it yourself. I don't know. It wouldn't be something I would do a lot of in this game because I'm always so focused on like trying to be efficient with the way that I hunt, which is why I don't do a ton of bow hunting. I think it could be fun though, at least for a little while. I'm gonna have to scroll up and find that name. I forgot they don't show up in the alerts because Streamlabs is really cool. Long John, thanks for becoming a channel member. Really do appreciate you. If you're not already in the Discord, make sure you join that. Link up your YouTube. Get the channel member role and the good stuff that comes along with that. And enjoy the emojis and green name in chat as well. Speaking of emojis, we gotta get a couple of new ones. I think we have at least one more slot here on YouTube, and then Twitch has a couple as well. One day we'll find a level 1 moose. Level 1 bull, that is. JRB, thanks for the super chat, by the way. Do you know how long I can't even say the word, respawns take in general? Is there a trick for faster respawns and need more big males? We all do. So I just did it at the beginning of the stream here because I forgot until the last second. But if you have shot a bunch of animals and you want to get your respawns, what has worked well for me at least is either like restarting the game, so you know if you're on PC, exit to desktop and then open the game again, or just switching maps seems to have the same effect. That might be a little quicker, but I've always exited out of the game and gone back in just to kind of be sure. When I was doing the Great One grind, I would spend 2 or 3 hours just back to back to back doing whitetail runs, and as long as I exited to the desktop every time, there were always new bucks to take out, so that's what I would do. Saw level 1 a couple of weeks ago. I think all the above just killed one. I saw one time. I think we were doing missions, so it was on my map, but whether somebody shot it when I hosted multiplayer later on, I never killed it. But because I was doing a mission, I didn't shoot it. And this is going all the way back to like legacy racks and stuff. I've never killed a level 1 bull moose. Like, of all the things to end up not getting, that's one that I would have thought that I'd just randomly run into. Adam, thank you for the super chat as well. What do you think about adding fish to the game? That's a lot of topics that are that have been long discussed, I guess, coming up on the stream already. That's another one where, in my opinion, they should probably, if they want to do fishing, they should probably make a standalone game. I don't think that fishing would be utilized enough in this game to make it worth their time and effort and resources. Even though it would be fun, but there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. Like, you gotta remember the game's multiplayer, so every animation, from casting to reeling in a fish to the fish themselves, all that has to have both a first person and a third person animation. Oh, I see. Little coyote. Knew I heard a thing. And yeah, then of course there's the mechanics of actually doing it, and I just think they're probably best off not doing it in this game. I should really make my name the same for everything, even Discord is different. Although Mr. Changed my name to, I missed it, Steve the Need. It's a great name, I like it. So I haven't shot enough stuff up here in High Lake to be confident that there's anything new up here. But every time I come here in multiplayer, something cool seems to show up, so at the very least, maybe we can smoke some males of whatever's here. Elk, moose, whitetail, blacktail. In some future hunt we can get stuff. Don't think fishing has a place in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Yeah, most games that have had both hunting and fishing have been titled more like outdoor or something, or that kind of thing. And they'd have to do fishing well to really make it worthwhile. Here's the one thing. I wish they would do more, like, with variety in the trophy lodge. I want to read that real quick. Tuxu shot a 56 to 64 estimate chamois. We shot a level 4 like that on the mission stream last week and it didn't make it, so I think yours will. Anyway. Fish in the trophy lodge would be kind of cool, I have to admit. I also really, really want them to do European mounts. I just got... It's an old buck that I killed... Jeez. My freshman year of high school. So, like, I guess 9 years ago. We did it on one of those, like, fake European mount skulls, and it just didn't look that great. So my brother just hydro dipped it for me in, like, a red, white, and blue pattern. And it looks so much cooler, and it just makes me want Euro mounts in the game even more. Because you could just fill some of those empty spaces in the trophy lodge that maybe having a plaque between two animals doesn't work, but having the Euro mount would. I think in trophy lodge terms, which can be a bit of an issue. 57.6, that's so close. That is big unfortunate. Twinkies are lit. Thank you so much for the super chat and the fantastic name. Good afternoon, have a good day. I like that. Just a good message for everybody. What is your favorite albino trophy? So, favorite trophy gets asked quite a lot. I mean, I guess between the super rares, our options are moose, water buffalo, or whitetail. And it's gotta be moose because we just killed that in a time where there were way less super rares, not a lot of diamonds even were getting shot at that point. It's just a cool thing. I like that one. What's a Euro mount? Okay, so you have, I don't know what to call them, we'll call them shoulder mounts. The ones that they have in the game. So it's generally around the shoulder, like you get the neck and a little bit of the shoulder of the animal that's on the plaque. A European mount is like the skull and then like all the hide and stuff is off. So if you remember the water buffalo in the Parque Fernando Lodge, that is a European mount. It's the like bleached whitened skull and then the horns or antlers of whatever the animal is. I still don't have a diamond chamois. That is quite unfortunate. And then thoughts on adding uncommon racks for deer animals, as in non-typicals, or what are you getting at? Hey Ben, good to see you, man. Would love to see Euro mounts in the game. I just think it's, you know, anything they can do to add more variety, and even if they don't, if they were to add them, even if they don't necessarily make it to where they can go on their own plaques, I think, say like a moose Euro mount or an elk Euro mount, even a deer, they should allow those to go on the smaller plaques. And I know you can do the glitch to put the like racks on there, but they're sort of anchored in the wrong place. It doesn't look right. I just think there's so much they could do. I still think we need rugs. Yeah, absolutely, man. There's room for that kind of thing. Like, why are there not dedicated places to bear rugs? You know how much harder I would hunt for like a spirit diamond brown bear if I could have a rug of him right there in the lodge? I really thought that's what they were getting at. One of the early on missions on Parque Fernando is to shoot a deer for a rug, I think, a mule deer, and we actually killed a dilute buck, and I thought it was gonna have it somewhere in the lodge, but it didn't. couple of nice whitetail over there. Odd score estimates, though. That guy is minimum 229. The one, which is now hidden, was maximum 229. And I don't have a clue where they're going. I think our only hope to even maybe get this guy would be shoot up there. That got him alert. Hope that's a lung shot. It is. Now, the other one maybe wasn't even close enough to him to hear that, so we might get a chance at him as well. We'll have to see. We got that perfect situation where the sun's right in our eyes and seeing things is not so easy right now. Got my first diamond last Thursday. Nice, man. Just a doe. That's an interesting question, Ragin. Is that a thing? Yoted him? I feel like it was a little low. I think we got lucky. Just like front, bottom of the lung kind of thing. What do you think about more collars or scents? I don't get much use out of the ones that are in the game to begin with. So for me, that's not a super high priority kind of thing. But there's probably species where it could make sense to have more of them. It's a pretty common question you'll see like in EW streams. Why is there not a collar for water buffalo or plains bison? And it's because they're not really called in real life. But I bet there are things, if I sat and thought about it, that can't be called in the game that maybe it would make sense to have a lure of some kind for. I started Classic yesterday. What weapon and equipment should I get first? So I'm going to assume that you are trying not to spend any money. Or, I mean, if you are, feel free to say that in the chat and I'll sort of change my direction that I'm going with this. But if you're not trying to spend money, what I would do is probably get a bow of some kind. The snake bite's a pretty good option, actually. Would probably go with that because it sort of limits the need for a rangefinder or another sight. So probably the snake bite bow, and then start hunting deer with it. Start to acquire some GM, and if you have a friend that has like a duck setup or a goose setup, that can be a good thing to take your single shot shotgun to, because you do start with one of those. And that can be just a little quick way of earning GM, and you don't use up, I think it's birdshot, buckshot, and slugs, and then the 243 ammo. That is all unlimited. Might be good to go that way. Since we have the M1, Mosin, and 303, I think a Mauser would be cool to have in the next weapon pack. Yeah, they've kind of gone in a route that would make sense. I would like that. Where's our tent at? Not too far up there. In that case, I think this guy is right before the shooting. Or if he'll slow down, maybe. Gotta scroll up again. I wish Streamlabs would just fix that. Is that Pickle? Am I saying that right? Thanks for becoming a channel member. If I said your name wrong, feel free to correct me in the chat as well, but appreciate you. If you're not in the Discord already, make sure you join that. Link up your YouTube and get the member role over there. And enjoy the green name and emojis in chat here as well. Always down for a duck hunt and got every waterfowl set up. Message me on Discord. There you go. That is Graham's home turf, so it makes all the sense. This is the last place I shot anything before the stream, so most of what we're seeing here is going to be new stuff. Nothing that I've run into today. Are leucistic chamois rare? So they were supposed to have fixed the spawn rate of rare chamois, but from what I've seen, they're still the same. I think unfortunately that did not get fixed. Small bull elk, big male smoked. Hopefully we can smoke a big male at some point today. I feel good about our chances. Last time we came to Layton was the last minute giant bull moose diamond thing, so I don't know if we can one-up that, but something good's gotta be out here. Breadman, thanks for the super chat. What's the best gun for goat hunting on Te Awaroa? So right now it's gonna be the 243. The reason for that is, a lot of times you're taking longer shots, so I'm ruling out the muzzleloader for this. It does have a class 3 ammo, but it really does limit you on range, so I probably wouldn't be taking that. The Mosin right now, which would be the other best choice, is a little bit broken, and it hits low and to the right, but not consistently. Sometimes it's further, like, down and right than others, so you can't even really just correct for that. So I'd be using the 243. It works well enough. Supposed to have fixed it as the story VW. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Sometimes it seems that way. But yeah, they're gonna run a bit, but it's the most accurate. Like if you're just trying to kill them, I don't know, use like the M1 or something. But if you see a 5 or a rare that you want to get the full score on, 243 is probably the most consistent way to definitely get that lung shot in there. What do you think of trapping as an addition to the game, or like in general? I know a lot of people have asked for it to be added. I kind of have the same opinion on that as fishing, if that's the direction you wanted to go with that question. I'm not really thinking that it would be something enough people would actually do in the game to make it worth it. Let's go, I'm in between periods at school and I just found your stream well. Glad you could stop by for a little while. If it flies, it dies. More than happy to help out someone new. I like to hear that. That's one of the best things about this community in general. Lots of, we'll call them veteran hunters that are willing to do that kind of thing. Are any of you actually big ducks? I keep on shooting ducks, waiting for some big male respawns, but it never happens. Sportsman Channel, thanks for the super chat. Mosin's only broke on PC. PS4 is fine. Have you taken it to the range to test it? Because I swear I've seen console videos. Maybe it's just PS4 specifically that's fine. But I thought I saw the Mosin being broken on console as well. It's not off crazy far to begin with, but if you take enough shots at the range, you start to see some that just aren't hitting correctly. There's a lot less going on up here than I had hoped, by the way. What pack is the 303 in? That is not a weapon pack. That's a part of the Te Awaroa map DLC, actually. A lot of the newer maps do have a weapon that comes with them. That happens to be the one for the newest of the maps. Alright, things are just dead up here. I think we'll maybe change our mind and go elsewhere. I've not had much luck down here. You know where we ought to go? There's a huge level 4 elk that lives somewhere down on this coast down here. I don't even know what this tent is for, by the way. It's gotta be a whitetail zone. But we can maybe use this and go across and find that elk. I felt like it had a chance to actually be in a Diamond 4, because that is a thing. But I don't know if we're going to even get to find it. Hello. How are you guys doing? Well, this isn't one that I would let just pass by. They're pretty easy duck respawns. Were only 2 of them drakes? I think so. Rage Nation, thank you for the super chat, or raise for Kyla. I'm sure she appreciates that as equally much as I do. Thank you, man. Gonna sub to Kyla? She's just sitting there like 120 subs or something, you know? Both even silvers. Big sad. Hold on. I don't even see that in the chat yet, but I think the first alert there was Maytag with a super chat and no raise for Kylo. Well, that's big sad. Why do I not see that? Did that just go by without me noticing? Oh, it totally did. Don't mind me then. Don't mind me. We got the Sportsman channel coming in again. It's all fine. First out even hits dead on at 500. Huh. I wondered how it got messed up on PC then. That's interesting. Good to know. We got Megan coming in with the super chat as well. Got the Flinter autocorrect as well. But thank you so much, I appreciate that. No more super chat alerts? I think they're going off, right? Bottom boy coming in here for Kyla's travel fees. Once again, I'm sure she appreciates that equally as I do, but thank you, man. Should we even, I don't know. I guess we'll go all the way along here. Worst case scenario, we find some ducks or rabbits. I feel a ban incoming. I can smell it. We got Maytag in here again, no heckin' caps. Listen to the man. You can almost feel the seething rage. No caps. Took a while. Yeah, sometimes they do. It happens. We got J Gaming Alvarez with the super chat. You're awesome. Well, thank you, man. Is greatly appreciated. I see nobody loves me enough to give me a raise. Aw. It got sad all of a sudden. What a unexpected and sad twist. Wow. Speaking of unexpected and sad, those are some small male ducks. I'm not 100% certain that we can go out here and claim these. Okay. Somewhere. There we go. Can we get to that piece of land? I don't think so. Those might just stay forever. Is that our elk? I see a thing. I don't think that's the elk, but that's a nice elk. That's about the right spot. I know I never killed it, and I don't think I've hosted my own Layton multiplayer. I also don't think I necessarily saw him during his string time. I'd like to donate, but I don't really know how to transfer money into super chats on YouTube. Don't worry about it, man. You're here watching the stream, that's all I could ever ask for. Raises? I'm not even getting paid, what is this? Is now a bad time to tell you that you weren't included in the payroll due to your, strugs with strugs? It happens. I didn't want to tell you now, but, you know, it got brought up, so. Anyway. I didn't see which one of those was first, but Ben and, is it like Rymos? Am I saying that right? Possibly, hopefully. Thank you guys for the super chats. First animal today was a diamond elk. Very nice. Good way to start the day. And all of your content is extremely helpful and entertaining to watch. Great work and thank you. Well, thank you, man. And I'm glad it's been helpful. Actually, both helpful and entertaining. I like that. It's a good thing. Every whitetail in the game is a 16-pointer, sadly. More variety with those would be fantastic. Every, even like halfway decent one is basically an 8x8. Probably won't hit another elk heart shot all stream. By the way, intelligent people might have used the little blind that was right there to reduce hunting pressure, but guess that's not something I would do. How do we... Can I cross here? Eh... Maybe, I don't think. It's gonna get too deep. We're gonna have to go out around then. Seth, thank you as well, by the way. Really appreciate the super chat. Just got a diamond albino wolf. You should post that in the Discord. That would be cool to see. Got coyote tracks down here. It seems like this is all I ever get anymore. Well, there's a male over there. But almost every zone I get for coyotes is a single 15 to 18 kg female, and I try to shoot them when I see them. Like, I think they're cool. The rares for them are some of the coolest in the game, in my opinion. So, like, the more of those, the better, but I just can't seem to get any good zones. There's a somewhat decent moose. I mean, it's only 7. It's not like we're wasting time by doing this, so maybe we can get him. We'll scoot over just a bit to try to get a next shot, or... Well, he has his head up. We'll just do that. Snakehead, what's going on, man? Thank you for the super chat. I would have had a great one on my map if I knew putting your map on multiplayer messes them up. Does it? Is that actually specifically the thing that's causing the issue? I've seen a bunch. You're talking about like harvesting an overweight one, I assume? What's going on, Silver? Smoked. I could see that. Now, I'm almost sure. I don't want to say the name because I'm going to get it wrong. And then I'm going to feel bad. There was one of the first great ones on video. Was taken with a bow. And it was in multiplayer. I'm pretty certain of that. There's a lot, obviously, that is sort of unknown about them, but that's quite unfortunate. Why is packing so complicated? Because it's limited space, but limitless possibilities. That's probably the coyote that borked at us, so not a big male. Or because you're not a Tetris champion, that could be it too. What gun am I using for the moose? We're using the 300. Actually for the elk as well. Diamond weight for a moose, it's around like 580. Because level 4s can make diamond as well, it's in that general area for like a really especially large one. But generally closer to 590. Small duffel for 9 days, not a fan. Makes sense. Just shot a female albino lion. I'm only slightly jealous of that because that's one of the things that I'm actually looking for, but they're cool, man. Hopefully you have a multi-mount or something to throw that in. Pretty neat to see. Can you only get great ones on Layton? Right now, the only great one in the game is Whitetail. And of course, Layton is the only map that has Whitetail. Kind of surprisingly. I would have thought, really, at some point they'd add a second North American map that does have Whitetail, but that's not been a thing they've done, so currently it's the only map you can get them on. Have you ever been crow hunting? I have. It's usually a pretty good time. Snakehead, thanks again. I posted level 4 on the EW Discord and someone told me that. So, out of curiosity, did you shoot it in multiplayer or did you host multiplayer and then end up shooting it in single player? Just to try to learn all the things. I'm gonna get a 200 deer off loggers. Be happy if it's either one. I think you're gonna get a 212 non-tip. That's what it shall be. You thought wrong, EW hates whitetail. They liked them. That was an elk. They liked him in Classic. They're on the first bunch of maps. I don't think they always were, though. They might have been. I think it was mule deer and blacktail that got swapped with whiteheart and loggers, so whitetail would have been still on both. I actually don't know. I think there's a, like somewhere down along here, maybe about there, there's like another opening. That's where I feel like I saw the elk that I wanted to come down here for. Stream almost died? Bunch of you guys got it. Nothing happened on this end. Might have been YouTube servers. Who knows? Who was that? I think that was the channel member, right? Scrolling up. Sweetness, I like the spelling of that actually as well. Thanks for becoming a channel member. If you're not in the Discord already, make sure you join that. Link up your YouTube, get the member role in there, and get the good stuff that comes along with that. And enjoy the green name and emojis in chat as well. Then we had P is Drifting and Shane Fletcher's with the super chats. Thank you guys. Thank you for the amazing content. Definitely helped me get my level up quickly after switching to PC. Well, I'm glad it was helpful for you. Curious, switching to PC, did you find like aiming and stuff to be easier? I feel like it would have been. Lag for a second. Yeah, we didn't drop any frames or anything. Hopefully it's just gonna be a second. Don't need any more... Don't need any more stream issues. Got a 59 diamond coyote, nice. These are probably all bull tracks. So what do you have? 380 to 440, another 380 to 440, and another 380 to 440. So that's not the right ones. If there's not a opening somewhere up here, I'm gonna assume that he just doesn't drink where I thought he did. I mean, he was a 4, it's not a big deal, but I wanted to come and look. Already been a member in the Discord, sounds good. Good to hear. Oh, nice, Graham. Very nice. Snakehead, thanks again. Posted multiplayer, but shot it later on in single player. So does that mean basically if you're doing a Great One grind, don't host your own single player map? That's kind of what I'm hearing. Silver Moon, thanks for becoming a channel member as well. Really, really appreciate it. I know you know the drill for linking everything up, but thank you. And enjoy the emojis, at least one of which you actually made. Wait, what, Ragnar? Are they drink zones? Because I spent some pretty significant time in there trying to be certain that they didn't drink in that area, and I found nothing. It was somewhere like directly north of the swamps that I killed my last diamond red fox, which was a very long time ago. I don't know exactly when. Shout out to 223 Clean Spice, is that decent? I think that's just above the diamond requirement, right? Caitlin, thanks for the super chat. What's your favorite weapon pack? I like the Smoke and Barrels pack for the M1 and stuff. Having the 22 though, from the weapon pack 1, it's quite nice. So it's kind of like a tie between those two for me. Where should we go? It's still not even 8. Let's see what's going on up here in Elkland. I've kind of avoided that. There's the emote I was hoping to see. You should do a moose grind? I kind of intended to do one, but we ended up with 3 diamond moose and 3 rares plus a mocha one from the missions on Te Awaroa. So, I mean, I don't feel like I need to do a moose grind. Got some cows. I think all the bulls on my map drink like way up to the left now. There's one. Is it just the one? Would seem as if so. Where is... There's a tree in front of him, but where... I think we want to keep going this way. I'm happy I put notifications on so I can watch these live. Well, I'm glad you can make it while it's actually going. I think it's a little more fun, you know, with the live interaction and everything. Was he not? Maybe we went too far. It's like right there. I thought. Now he's just invisible. He almost had to have turned. That's the only thing I can imagine. That person and JW, thanks for the super chats, guys. And the sticker. I like to see it. The mule deer racks look odd to me. I just saw, I think it was in the comments, somebody mentioning they didn't like him that much. They're a lot better than they were. I still might have to say classics are better though. Okay, seriously. Where did he go? I think I see him. Yeah, he turned. Pretty good at hiding. Do you think a moose multi-mount with 3 wolves would be pretty cool? Yeah, especially now that they're on the same map. I think that kind of like aggressive wolves or like moose fighting off wolves could be neat. If there were any out to the left like I had talked about, they're going to be long gone after that, but sort of what we had to do. H-Bomb, thanks for the super chat. How's your day going? Going pretty good. Hope yours is as well. They should add buck scrapes and trail cams. Yeah, Layton pretty clearly does, you know, take place, I guess, like in the fall. So there probably should be scrapes. That could be another type of zone. That would be neat. Same name on YouTube and Twitch now. There you go. Makes a little more sense. And Tanner, thank you for the super chat. Got to go to football practice with a torn AC joint. You should be careful with that. That does not sound like the best of times, but I'll definitely cross my fingers for you that everything goes well with that. Doesn't sound like the most fun. Save a little time just fast traveling back. I don't know, like every time we go down here I think we kill some elk, so at any time there could be a big one respawning, I guess. Mule deer shuraks are by far the worst shuraks in the game. I don't know. I think a lot of the Roosevelt elk are a little bit rough. It's mostly like the wonky tines that exist on a lot of the different racks. They kind of got better though when they fixed the diamond racks, so maybe it's less of a big deal now. I think the reindeer and caribou really could use a massive upgrade. They're not bad. They just don't... They don't compare well to how big they get in real life, I guess. A 500 Magnum for 7 to 9 class animals, I think that would be a pretty solid idea. I hear a thing. It's probably that coyote. What gun are we using? For the elk, we're using the 300. Do you play Rocket League? I used to. I had something like 2,500 hours in it. Coming up on a year, though, since I've played it. I specifically remember, air quote, retiring. Yes, as Kyla said, I'm retired when it comes to Rocket League. April 1st. I just did not have the time to commit to staying at the level I was, and I'm too competitive to just let my rank slip, so I had to just retire. I wish you all the luck, Aston Monster. That sounds like a very difficult time. What's up, Lucky? You got any world record speedruns yet? Is a 413.4 Diamond Roosevelt big? That's close to as big as they get. I think 415 or 416 is the highest score I've seen. Do you want your life? I think I'd like to keep it, yeah. Roosevelt level 3 and under. Yeah, all the small ones are kind of messed up. You know what? Random thing that I just thought of. Almost every elk that I've seen, like in person, has been in velvet. I'm not necessarily thinking of elk hunting in velvet in this game, but desert mule deer in velvet would be such a cool thing. Just an idea, since that's a map that I keep on talking about. That person, what's going on, man? Thanks for the super chat. How bad would you freak out if you picked up a random track and it was another great one? I had a little, you know, hope of that, I guess, earlier as I was running around hunting whitetail. That's something I want to happen. I really want to get, like, the track first and not spot him first. I just think the anticipation of that would be so huge. That was a big 4, I think. Another one coming that way. Let's make sure we get this guy. Ooh, that's going to be tough because he's going to sprint. That'll work. I hear another bull. Ow. I don't even know if we hit him well. Another one coming down out of there. Another bull, too. There's so many over here. Okay, clearly this area needs to be culled at some point because there are just a few elk. Look at that monster. I thought it was a cow. That's the one that I saw. I wonder what the odds are that we can get some kind of shot. He's going to be below the hill. Not a big deal. I mean, none are 5s, but definitely good to know that we should come over here and probably do something about that. Is this the one that we hit that ran us over? Just shot too early, I think. That lake is awesome. It's always been really good, but I didn't know I had that many bulls just chilling here. I think we only killed the one, too, so a little unfortunate, but it happens. The hunter called the wild. There you go. Would you play this game if you could only photograph the animals? I mean, I'd probably play it some, but I would not have, whatever this is now, 39, 89 total hours in it. Large number. We actually oofed that first shot on this guy, too. Yeah, I don't think we're going to try to track all that down. Just with limited time, especially for elk and blacktail drink time. Some other areas I want to get to real quick. Valmont Lake being one of them. On the subject of other games, I feel like you should do a Phasmophobia stream. A lot of people are asking for that, but I don't know, that's not exactly my kind of thing, so we shall see, I guess. Wow. How exciting. Couple of cow elk and a doe. Well, the nice thing is then, we can just move right along to the next spot, which is just south of here. Marble soda? What is marble soda? Found a bighorns, level 5 gold for blue wildebeest, never saw it again. I posted it on Discord. Was it on your own map? Because if he's on your map, eventually you gotta find him. What's up, Scarecrow? Any big males? Nothing super special. We shot one nice whitetail. I forget what he scored already. 230s maybe? Do you play sports games? I've played some Madden. Been, I don't know, a year or so since I've done that. And, I mean, that's about it. If Rocket League counted, at one point I played that, but I don't really even play that anymore, so I guess kinda no. More elk down here than I expected. Let's, if we can, try to get that guy. How are we gonna do that? That is such an odd angle. Okay. Back of the neck works. Would you buy the worst map if it had the best gun? I mean, I would buy the worst map regardless, personally. If there's anything new on it, like to try to get a diamond of or whatever, I would still end up buying it, so I don't know. I don't think that's a question that I'm a great person to answer that, because I would just get it no matter what. Can you do a grind for a diamond monastic whitetail? I just think that, and I realize the great one is too, but I just think that's such a specific thing to grind for. It may never happen. I think though, like once we start our second great one grind, because it's going to happen regardless eventually. It just sort of depends on if they get fixed, or if we get our diamond red fox and maybe like our albino sika and some of the other stuff that I've focused a little more time on. It could just happen as we're sort of doing that grind again. Do you have a girlfriend? I do. Kyla's right there in chat. Yes, Lucky. Oof. Even the Google mod team doesn't want a scarecrow. I am quite shocked at the lack of blacktail down here. Oh, there's a level 3 duck. 20 to 23, that's a huge estimate. Could it be? Max score ducko? I mean, I don't have one yet. Well, I don't have a mallard. 220 meters. That'll do. And... oh. No. That should have been easier. There we go. I hate when I do that. I mean, it's a good thing that we make the shots. But the amount of times that I'll miss my shots on the water and then hit them in the air, you'd think I would just take my time a little more and it'd be fine, but nah. Too difficult. Is Kyla actually your girlfriend? Yes. She actually is my girlfriend. Big little male. Don't worry, Tux. I'm as surprised as you are. Do you have the original Dangerous Hunts as a possible throwback Thursday? I don't even have it here. I don't even know if that's been gotten rid of from my parents' house, but I had, I think, Dangerous Hunts 2 on the original Xbox, but as for PC, I definitely don't. Big male. What's the strongest rifle in the game? I guess technically the 470, but for my money, the 300's as powerful as it gets, so I'd probably go with that. Surprise? Mm-hmm. Have you ever predator hunted like coyotes and bobcats in real life? I haven't, and we had for a while apparently a pack of coyotes that was kind of hanging out near my parents' house, and I wanted to go and hunt them, but I didn't really know like anything about doing it, so sort of never happened. That was an interesting little jump he did. Reminiscent of the moose jump that we had at one time on this map. The OG Dangerous Hunts is so good. Is that, like, I remember all kinds of equipment options, but I only ever played the OG with my cousins. I never had it, I just had Dangerous Hunts 2. So I don't even know if I'm remembering the right one. Got a melanistic jackal last week? That's really cool. I think I shot one at one point, like a level 3 female, but I really want another one. There's our ducks. Floating on in. That should be the level 3 there. I believe at 20 to 23, it's just a guaranteed diamond, but I want it to be 21 score. We could have a max diamond of all 3 duck species if that were to be the case. Ah, he's even max weight. That would have been it. I don't even, like, it's not even that big a deal. I don't know why I want a max score diamond of all 3 ducks. I guess because we have 2 of them. That's... ah, I wanted it. It would have been cool. How dare you make your girlfriend mod your stream? I mean, to be fair, that actually happened first. It's just the way it goes. That's actually good to know, Scarecrow. I might have to try that out. Is it on PC? G-Man would probably be the one to ask about that. He might know. Big male. Do you have every diamond in your lodge? I could take a diamond fox from the old scoring system and do it. The new scoring system trophy lodge that we started, I believe it was February 18th of 2020, that has a diamond of everything that's not a red fox. And that's why I've focused so much time into it, because I want to have a diamond of everything. Once we have that, then, you know, extra diamonds or gold scoring rares or some of those multi-mounts, that's the stuff I want to focus on. I like it. Gee, where? I was talking to him earlier. I think he was at work. I don't know. He'll probably show up just because he's been summoned. It is? I will have to look for that then. That one would be, for me at least, a different kind of throwback because, like, the games that we've done so far, I had a decent amount of time. So Kylie is the one I report you to now, not Mommy? Yeah, she'll take care of it. Don't even worry. Max score for Whitetail is 255. I think the diamond requirement's 255. Max score is still somewhere up, like, maybe around 280. Gotta get back to work? Sounds good, man. We'll catch you in hopefully a future stream somewhere. Can you get your girlfriend to be in your next stream? That's a lot more possible than you might think, actually. Somebody asked about the easiest diamond to get, by the way. What's the easiest diamond to get? Bathides Ibex, probably. If you spend any amount of time shooting a couple of males, it seems like quite quickly a big one will spawn. And they make diamond at level 4 quite often, so you have a really good chance of getting one there. Billy's here? Maybe. I don't know, Lucky. I don't know. Would you like a waterfowl-based map? So we have Rougarou Bayou in Classic, and it's pretty much specifically for duck hunting. There are whitetail on that map, there's feral hogs, there's black bear and bobcat, but the ducks are definitely the feature. And that came out, if I remember right, in 2013? Maybe 2014. And it's still, like, a lot of people play. There's a lot of people that are very dedicated to the duck hunting in Classic. I think it could work. I think it would be good. Easy Loot, thanks for the super chat. DD33 said Whitetail are fixed. Thoughts? So I didn't watch the video. I didn't have time for that. I've been doing quite a lot of my own content making lately, so haven't done a whole lot of watching anything, quite honestly, but I don't think they're fixed. There's a lot of level 4 and level 5 whitetail being shot. That should not be a thing. What else is going on? The overweight level 3 whitetail, I think some of them are still level 3s. Like, there's some issues that they have yet. 9 o'clock, we're just running in place here. Let's go see what's going on at these lakes. What's a whitetail? I don't know. Later lady, I can't even say that. Later lady legend. I'll try to say that differently next time. Maybe bye. There were too many L's. Yeah, that went well. Sorry for whatever I just did to your name. I think I deserve another timeout next time you get the opportunity, because my goodness, that was not good. Have you been on any grinds, like, lately? Oh, because I talked about the content thing? I have done some Red Fox grinding when I've had the chance. Really, the most grinds that I've done has been, like in the last week or so, has been specifically this morning, before the stream, shooting a bunch of stuff on Layton. I do wonder about the level 3 duck that we got. I shot some ducks. Maybe it was a respawn. But I bet it's just been chilling there. DD hasn't got his herds to the point where they break yet. It usually happens around 500 plus kills in. So they've, if I remember right, they have reset the population since I shot my great one. Is that correct? Nightbot clocked out. I was so thrilled to see that he was right there at the beginning of the stream, and then he was just like, nope, I'ma go. No face cam because he streams naked? Exactly. Oh, I didn't see the rest of that. Alright, it's fine. Exactly can be all that, I guess. What's your longest shot? According to my... where's that at? Profile card? No. Hunting profile? Oh, I forgot. I guess diamond number 700 was the mallard. That's a little lackluster, but forgot we were sitting at 699. Anyway, longest vital organ hit was a 434 meter shot. They've been reset twice. So yeah, that's the reason that I asked that, was when you mentioned the whitetail herds not being, you know, shot to the point where they start to break at 500 harvest or whatever. I had mine to that point, but then of course it's been reset and I've not gotten there since. What a silly waffle. Every now and then I don't read the entire comment. You know, sometimes I think I can trust that person. They always let me down. Nightbot sucks the joy out of everything. Sometimes. He has the knack for that. I wish I could get What is it? Is it just Streamlabs bot? Something? If I could get that to work, I feel like it would be more consistent, but it really did not seem like the most intuitive thing to set up. Caps are trash? I mean, did someone actually ask, oh yeah, why is a rule no caps? I mean, caps are trash is a fairly decent explanation of it, quite honestly, but it's, you know, when the chat's flying by like that, hey Casey, you don't want to, like, you don't need to do that to stand out. Like, I'm reading messages anyway, and all that does is kind of like clutter up the chat and stuff. Haven't reached 500, but I just stopped so I don't waste my time. I don't even know what to do. I feel like once I get to Diamond Red Fox, Albino Sika, maybe Albino Female Grey Wolf as well, I might prioritize. That's a much bigger elk than I expected. I love these antlers. It used to be a diamond rack. It no longer is. But they're so cool looking. Like, he's got that split on what would be his G4. Is that right? Possibly. They look good, but can't make diamond. Also, there's no need for caps. I mean, in general, yeah. Like I said, messages will be noticed regardless. Isn't the minimum trophy for a diamond whitetail 270 something? I thought I heard you say 255. I think it was the Tay Awaroa update that changed that as well. Holy fast chat. But yeah, it's 255 now. They did change it. One of the very few good-looking rosy racks. The small diamond rack and then this one are my favorites. And somebody just killed, it was in the Discord, somebody just killed an albino, one of these. I would value that above any diamond rosy ever, other than I guess a super rare. It just looks so cool. Hey Johnny. Close to 25,000 harvests? Or like 24,900 of them pumas or mountain lions? Gotta be roughly. These don't, yeah, he's only got the one brow tine. So the diamonds always have two. He's only 343, but it just looks so nice. Like, the frame's good. I could probably do with a little more krill in these tines here. And another brow tine, but the tops are, I'd say, the best out of any rack in the game. My friend got a piebald fox on his Hirschfeld and didn't know it was a rare. Maybe my other friend had to tell him. Did he at least get to taxonomize it then? Hopefully. Alright, now here's the thing. That was a deer. A whitetail deer. Let's go over there real quick. I was gonna say, it's moose drink time. Last time we had a moose, we went through Balmont and we did quite well. We got ourselves a diamond, but did we go through Balmont again? Or are we gonna go to like Runaki, Willipeg kind of stuff? We have an hour. We'll have to see. That didn't look like a particularly large male, but we'll get a track just to make sure there's not several. I did see that scarecrow. It's a little odd looking to me. Like, it doesn't... There's not enough of the beams bending backwards. That was a max weight blacktail track, so I mean, why not? Anytime we get a diamond in a stream, every single max weight track from that point on just makes me wonder if there's another one. Easy Loot, thanks for the super chat again. Tips on grounding Cape Buffalo and lions. I've actually had decent success at both now. I've never gotten a rare Cape Buffalo in my grinds, but I was able to get several diamonds, and I've had at least 2 rare lions in the grinds as well. So for the lions, they're pretty straightforward. It's drink time and pretty much all the lakes, and then if you haven't seen the, some people call it like the secret lion zone or the hidden one, I'd recommend checking that spot too. But in general, it's yeah, as straightforward as that. Just hunt all the lakes, shoot all your males or females or whatever you're trying to get, and rinse and repeat. For the Cape Buffalo, I mean, it's the same concept, but they can drink in a lot more places, and rather than hunt their drink times for the ones that spawn in the south, I would go to that feed zone on the hill in the southeast and shoot them there. I think they all feed there, which makes it nice. You know what? Something that I never thought I'd want. I want 2 albino female jackrabbits. Can make a multi-mount out of that. And I think I'd actually use it if we did. Eli, thanks for the super chat. Are you going to do another whitetail grind? At some point I am. At some point I definitely am. I must have missed something. Should I try to find it? Oh. I like it. Blacktail was where? Right there. Gotta go to soccer practice. Sounds good, man. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll catch you later. Maybe in a speed running stream if things go to plan. It's a kind of decent bunny track, but not a huge one. So we got a gold blacktail by going over there. Whitetail weren't interesting. Blacktail warning calling down there. That's probably the same female that we spooked. There's a bunch of tracks here, though. Whitetail buck. I think there's just randomly a different herd of whitetail here. We'll at least click on a couple of these. There's a max weight one. Not a rare, but we'll track him down. I actually haven't shot a diamond whitetail since they changed the requirement to 255, so I've kind of been wanting to get one. What's up, tall boy? We need a list for Kyla's names now. Lucky and G have provided most of them. You guys could just run around like that? I guess so. Does the color of your clothing matter? At first I thought you were asking about just like everyday wear, like in normal real life situations. In game it does not. It doesn't matter if you're wearing camo or like the olive green that you start with. It all has the same effect. Another nice blacktail. I don't even know where we are. Oh, okay. I thought we were heading more towards Balmont. Doesn't matter. A lot of times these kind of things lead to random diamonds, like not even the one we're tracking. Just because we're going to an area that we don't often go to, we might just see something chilling somewhere. Little Miss Tabby. Can you look at the other chats? You won't respond to me? I mean, I try, man. There's 1,000 people in here. I just, like, I literally look over. Whatever catches my eye, that's what I read. 2 gold blacktail in a row, but now we gotta get back on our whitetail tracks. So they hadn't spooked yet. Those were very old tracks that were going somewhere. We might get ourselves a rest zone out of it. If we could even find them again. They're all blacktail. I'm new, but I watch DD33 and Scarecrow will welcome in, man. Hopefully you enjoy yourself here. How do you become a Schuster? If you're subscribed, you're officially a part of the Schuster Army. If you're talking about, like, Super Schuster, that would be, like, the join button below the stream there. Got a just now whitetail doe track. If we follow that, I bet we'll get where we need to be. Actually, we're in a good spot, too, because I would think they're going to have to cross up here. They've rarely run right along, like, the same side, but actually that kind of seems like that's what it's going to do. There's a blacktail over there. Where are we again? Right in this little corner. This might be a good spot to go to then, like right at that zone transition time. Because there's elk here. I lost my whitetail tracks again. Obviously, moose and blacktail. I think it's good. Why has no one ever thought of it, Billy? That's the move. Can we get... There we go. I was just going to say, can we get our 85 to 100 track back to be sure that he's around? Oh. Okay. Excuse me for trying to track that buck. I guess we'll go do something else. Game just not buying it today. Ethan, by the way, thanks for the super chat. Love the vids. Are you going to do a turkey hunt soon? I just looked. I think April 30th the season opens here, so looking forward to getting to do that. Almost at 250k. I wonder what we're at, actually. Because I don't think anybody can see the specific number other than me because they changed it. About 130 away. Ches says hi. How's it going, Ches? Hope you can hear me. Otherwise, I guess Kaiwa's going to be the mediator of this conversation. I just randomly remembered. Did you ever tell me what your, like, technically super rare was, Billy? And did I just miss it? I feel bad that it took me this long to remember that that was a thing. Well, we could go way up here, actually, since we're here. Let's see if we go well. It's moose drink time. Maybe we can find something up way up north in Calburn. Pretty good for a Monday? Well, good. And yeah, I'd say pretty much same. Got a decently early start to my day, so was happy about that. Got stuff done. Is there a playlist with all the songs from your streams? I don't know if I can make a public playlist on Epidemic Sound, because you can listen to everything on there for free. But, like, to use it in content and stuff, there's, like, a subscription thing. If I can make a public playlist, I'll do that. Because I know there are playlists there, but I'm not sure if they're, like, created by the site itself. I don't know. How do you think they do need zones if we got a desert map? Well, I'd imagine there'd be, like, some sort of water hole somewhere. They'd almost have to do a bunch of little ones. Because if they did just one, and they wanted to do any kind of drink times, then you just sit there, obviously. I don't know. I think they would do it... What is that, a piebald or something? It's not a very big one. It's a piebald. Why not? I think they would do it probably similar to Virunga and just have little, like, lakes and places that the animals could drink. That, or maybe they would just cut out drink times entirely. Scarecrow made the point, and I didn't even know it. Oh, thanks, Ches. Turkeys don't drink on Te Awaroa. They have no drink zones. So maybe they're slowly kind of transitioning to, you know, the ability, at least for animals, to not have to drink at all. We're in a good spot to shoot a duck and leave it, because right up here should potentially be some kind of moose zones, or they can be. I think rabbits as well. Could see them making all animals drink at night on a desert map. That would be a decent compromise kind of thing for getting to hunt such an open area. I'd prefer, really, to hunt feed zones if they did it like Silver Ridge Peaks, where most animals kind of just spend the daylight hours feeding. I think that would be more fun anyway. There's a very big male. Blacktail tracks. More blacktail tracks. But I like drink zones. I definitely do too. Like, as far as grinding and stuff goes, that is my go-to. But if I'm not grinding, if I just want to hunt, I actually quite like hunting around fields and stuff. I just, for my personal, like, hunting style, I guess, it brings me to more areas that I don't go to all the time. It's like a subconscious thing almost. If I'm, especially in multiplayer, because I can't just change the time, whatever it's drinking, like, I want to be there right now, check as many places as I can before that species stops drinking. But if I didn't have that, like, that thing in my head that's saying, like, all of the mountain goat are over here right now, I gotta go here, I feel like I'd check out more areas and potentially find more of those diamonds that are in between. Like we had that video on Silver Ridge Peaks, it's going to be a couple of months back now, where we killed the big diamond mountain lion and the diamond black bear with like the 4570. And the only reason was because I went through those other areas. Gonna be honest, love your voice? Well, thank you. I've heard that a few times. I struggle to understand exactly why, but I'm just glad people do. Must have been up here? Yeah, I see it. Can you do a Cape Buffalo grind? I actually did one. When would that have been? I don't know. I was doing one to try to kill a bighorn's diamond Cape Buffalo with a bow. And eventually I was able to. I may do another one. You never know. No caps. None at all. I don't know what to do. I hunted every lake on my map and I still only have one herd of whitetails. Try their feed time. It was unintentional, but I found like 4 herds of whitetail today hunting elk and blacktail before the stream. They feed right on the water, and I don't know why, but maybe give that a shot. JB, thanks for the super chat. Any videos on your setups for your buffalo grind for the Cape Buffalo? I know we did it on stream some. I'm not 100% sure that I ever made a video on it. I have like setup guides that are more generalized, and Cape Buffalo definitely aren't an exception. You just gotta go everywhere that there's water and like look for all your zones, set up your tents and tripods there if you're gonna do tents and tripods. The only thing I would say though is the entire like southeast corner, rather than go into the water on that border there, I would do their feed time. There's a zone, I've shown it in so many videos, but not being on the map is difficult. Basically, there's like a lookout right about here on Brahunga, and then a road that goes up to it. There's a feed zone for Cape Buffalo at that. Oh, the one where I killed the bighorn's diamond Cape Buffalo recently, I think I showed where that was in that video. I'm pretty sure. What's your favorite animal to hunt? I like the wolves because they have a lot of different ways of interacting with either you or the other animals that are around. Makes it fun. I always love that your stream was calm and you're not yelling or too quiet, and that your voice isn't like the guy's voice in gator hunting show. Okay, that last part I don't get, but the rest of that, I'm glad you like it, and thank you. Streams are pretty relaxing. That's the vibes I like to go for. It's not necessarily something that I actively try to do. I think it's just kind of how I am, but I like it. I say it all the time when people ask for tips about making like their own channel. Make the kind of content that you'd want to watch. And for me personally, watching gaming videos, what I don't like, even though I used to try to do it because I thought that was the way to being like successful on YouTube, got away from that, and thank goodness for it. If I get yelled at in the intro of a video, I'm probably clicking away. Like, I don't care for that style of content, so that's why I don't do it. Click the link to see his face. Do it. Later, Johnny. We'll catch you later. Do you view DD33 as a friend or competition? I don't think I view anybody in this genre, let's call it, competition. That's just not the way I look at things. I want to check the disturbed edge on that. That was a very dark looking elk. It may have been the fact that it went through the shadows there. Never watched one of your old videos then? Man, I can't, dude. They make me sad. It was a comment. Nothing to worry about. My old hello and welcome back intro, that's just, it's not good. I thought I saw a 1 to 2 kg come up. I think I just confused the level and the weight then. No big ones in there. I don't care for the fog right now, by the way. Wait, you have a face? I try to keep that a secret, but yeah. Where is... we just crossed it. This area right here, there's a video, speaking of DD33, there's a video, I think it's mostly on his channel. I know some of the stuff we did was in a video on mine, but the specific part that I'm talking about up here in Calburn, DD and I hunted multiplayer together, and I guess he hadn't been up here yet. There were like a lot of elk and moose, and back then, before we knew much about the game and zones and all that, seeing the amount of animals there, he just unloaded on everything with whatever weapon he had, the 7mm, I think. He shot so many elk and moose up here. Your old videos are way different. So here's a thing that I should have been doing for a long time. All of 2020, I saved every MP4 file of a video, and then at the end of the year, I put them all on a hard drive. So if something ever happens to YouTube, I have those, I can upload them somewhere. And I should have always been doing that. I think 2020 is the first full year that I'm happy with every single video, and I don't cringe watching them, so maybe that was just a blessing in disguise that I never did it prior to that. They're all just big bad. That's a decent size mallard. Not too bad. Crazy how your voice has changed the last 2 years, I've got to say. I think part of it is, like, the actual tone and pitch and stuff of my voice changing, and then part of it's, I guess, the fact that I'm not forcing enthusiasm. Like I said, getting yelled at in intros, that's what I'm talking about, that kind of thing. DD33 is not my brother. Not my brother. Imagine a diamond walrus? Would have some pretty big toofs. At least we're shooting a lot of ducks today. How can I find the great one? I've got a decent number of videos on my channel that are dedicated to either looking for it or the hunt where we actually got it. And not too long before it, maybe a week or two before it, I did a video showing like my entire setup and like how I sort of went about making that setup. So you could probably check into those. That's better than I could do trying to explain it here on stream. Yeah, exactly, Paolo. Mic quality might be a part of it. Okay, here's a really stupid story. It didn't matter that much because I had the microphone on the setting where it's like picking up everything in every direction, but I sort of was talking into my mic backwards for like a very long time. I'm sure that had to be a part of it. Crow's my long lost twin. Yeah, it's true. That's why we have the same ideas for videos and do the exact same things, like with zero communication. I believe it was the most recent one, a diamond elk on the exact same day. It's just the way it goes. Hashtag story time with Flinter. I like it. Story time's a good time. What diamond is on your list next? Red Fox is still up there. I still want to get a diamond Red Fox, and as much as I've tried, single player has not been kind to me. Now, I've been a little busy with other stuff lately, so I haven't gotten to grind them as much as I'd like. And the last time I did it, I think I shot like 3 or 4 level 7s and a level 8. So we're kind of trending in the right direction there, but just need to dedicate some more time to it. I think I left off at 315 kills or something like that. So we're not that far into it, all things considered, but we'll see. I post things like 1 or 2 days after I record them, so that makes it even more crazy. I'm on around the same schedule now. I used to, for a very long time, record the things and then upload them sometimes, like within an hour or two. A lot of times I'd wrap up recording at like 3, edit till 4, and have it uploaded by 5. That's when it's real fun though, when we're recording in advance and it still ends up on the same day. I like your grandpa video. You have G-Man to thank for that one. All I did was show up. He had like all of the ideas, he had a song written and everything. That song still makes me laugh. I go back and watch it every now and then. It was great. Alright, let's check here first. Should we do... Yeah, we'll start here and run up a little bit. And then whatever we have left, we'll do in Belmont. Can you stream Silver Ridge Peaks? I think we're going to go back there fairly soon. And my guy Chase, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you, man. NCAA football game for Throwback Thursdays. The only one that I ever played, to where it would be like the kind of Throwback Thursday that I usually do, is like 2003. All I know is speed option was the way to go. You should try other games besides hunting games. If you're bored on a Sunday afternoon, roughly, or Sunday morning, depending on your time zone, we do Subnautica on Twitch around noon Eastern time. It really depends on the day. Like, last week I started, I think, at 11, and went for 3 hours. Or, like, yesterday was starting at 12 and going for 2 hours. Like, that's a thing. And if you want, those VODs are available both on Twitch and on my second channel, which is just called Flinter here on YouTube. In fact, did I set it for 6 or 6:30? I think in an hour and a half, the newest VOD is going to be out on the Flinter channel. If anybody wants to watch that. What's going on, Kinsko? What is the easiest animal for diamond? I think Pathetes ibex at the moment. Struggling to find whitetail on my map. Do you have any advice? I probably am not the best person to ask for that because I haven't done as much whitetail hunting as a lot of people have lately. But the first thing I would maybe try, just because it worked for me earlier today, if you're trying their drink times and not having success, switch to their feed times and give that a shot, because that, for me, this was like 5 a.m. I think they feed... is it just 5 to 9? One of the zones is up here. See if I can find it. 5 to 9, first one. So yeah, hunt in that time frame and just hunt near the water. For some odd reason, they do seem to feed right by the water now. Don't know at what point that changed, because what were we even doing? Was it a diamond whitetail grind, or... Apparently we're not going to hit that one. I remember it was before the great ones. We were... Oh, it was the whitetail herd management stuff. A big thing was I didn't really care to hunt them in their feed or rest times because it was in the brush. Yeah, I don't know when that actually changed, but try going out on the water during their feed times. I think you'll find some. Any luck so far with any diamonds? We actually got a diamond mallard, which I'm quite annoyed about because I have a max score diamond cinnamon teal and a max score diamond harlequin duck. Our mallard was max weight, but he was 20.8, so almost had the trifecta max score ducks, but I guess so close but yet so far. One of these is going to be a male. I think that one. No? There's a male bear track. I guess he went a different direction. I said the easiest is feral goats. I've had 5 in a week. You can get quite lucky with them and be fine, but they also troll so often. Are you doing that in single player or multiplayer though? Because I don't think I've killed a diamond feral goat off my own map. I've just had maybe 4 or 5 in multiplayer now. Bunch of not as interesting things. That's not the bear that we even had a track of. Coyotes, there's a male. That we'll try to get. Kind of unfortunate he turned right there. I don't know where we ended up hitting him, but not where we wanted to. Try it anyway. Yukon is so beautiful. I still wish they'd do doll sheep on that map. It has the potential. Like, the potential is there both in the north and the south. It's, like, in the south especially, I know there are some red fox down there and some moose and grizzly at some of the ponds. But there's so much, like, unused area. I don't get it. How do you find diamonds in multiplayer? I mean, my strategy, if you want to call it that, is when I join a multiplayer server, the first thing I do is figure out what animals are currently active, and by active I basically mean drinking. So like if let's say I join my own map, like right now, this map is 11:14, moose are drinking. So I'm going to go to the areas where I've had the most success with like moose numbers. I didn't even see that, that was a log. Not necessarily big moose, just like seeing a bunch of moose. So I'd probably go from this outpost down to here. This spot right in here, which we're going to go up to, is a really good moose drink zone. Or in general down here in Renaki's good. I've done quite well in recent times down here in the Balmont Railroad area, and then just through Balmont in general is quite good. Oh, is that a thing, Scarecrow? Because if so, we should I should be aware of that somewhat soon. Hunting, fishing, and cod clips, by the way. Thank you for the super chat. Coyote guide. I think at some point I'd like to just do a guide on everything. I really need to learn even red fox more, but coyotes might be the thing I know the least about in this entire game. I've just, for some reason, had exactly enough luck to never really need to learn that much about them. Like, we got our diamond one randomly. I think I was looking for the great one in multiplayer. Then our piebald one, I was looking for the great one in single player and stumbled upon that. In the past, like, I had my 1000 coyote. I think I had an albino coyote in multiplayer, maybe also a diamond coyote in multiplayer for the multi-mount from the old scoring system. I just never needed to try to hunt them. I've just been lucky with them. And I think it's the fact that I hunt Layton so much, but I don't know. What's up, Sebastian? I asked because that's the only diamond I need for Layton and I want a piebald. Yeah, I wish I knew more about them to be able to help you out there, but honestly, I am not great with them. Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that, Scarecrow, as long as you're ready to go by then. Sounds good to me. Is this that area where there's just a ton of rabbits? I think I've seen all these. So we're not going to spam the map trying to figure out fur types and such. And weights, I guess, is the important one. I mean, albino rabbits would be nice, but anyway. Do you have all the achievements? I don't, actually. I've thought about doing, like, achievement hunting videos, but there are achievements for doing the Halloween missions from, like, I think it was 2017, and I didn't do them. So I can't actually complete all the achievements, and I have a lot less desire to just do some of them then. What elk do you prefer, Rocky or Roosevelt? Definitely for me, the Rockies. I just think they look so much better. What is this for, Billy? That math does not math. Do you know how rare diamond mule deer are? I killed one last week and just wondering. They're pretty rare, I would say. I've seen more and more posted, I think, since they were fixed on like all the consoles as well. But yeah, for what I can tell, they're maybe in the mid-tier area. Like if you were to rank the difficulty of getting a diamond of every single species, it'd be somewhere in the middle. Have you ever done a face reveal? I've done a proper face reveal video, and my face is in at least like 10 of my real life hunting videos, if not more. Need 2 bighorns fighting multi-mount? Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not a thing. I guess if bighorn looked better, I'd be more excited to complete such a multi-mount, but We have the diamonds ready to go if they were to add one. You're so awesome, dude. Love your stuff. You're the reason I play this game still. I always love to hear that. That, you know, through the channel, through the community, people either find the game or continue to enjoy it. I like that. Another little piebald. I don't know why we're picking on them today, but that's how it is. Saw 9 legendary black bear on my Layton. That's another one that, for my money, is pretty rare. I think we've gotten a fair amount of diamond black bear now, but sadly they've all been common. Very small piebalds today. You know something else that I thought of recently? We have the max score of all diamond ducks that I'd like to get. We also now have a piebald diamond of both cinnamon teal and harlequin ducks, so a piebald diamond mallard would kind of complete that as well. Maybe we could just get a piebald diamond max score one and sort of check them both off at the same time. Is there an area where you could put specifically 5 diamond ducks? Or diamond and... no, all diamond ducks. I think there's... yeah, there's one arrangement somewhere that I think is 5 plaques. That could be neat. Do you really have 8 diamond fallows, Kyla? That's insane. What's up, sweetness? Long time no see. Tips on how to shoot flying away ducks with the 22? It all comes down to just doing it. You gotta practice it. Because the angle the duck is flying matters, the distance matters. Sometimes you'll get ducks that are flying straight away from you, but they're going up a lot more. Sometimes they're just basically flying straight away, like on a flat kind of trajectory. That was a tough word. I don't know why I chose that one to try to say. I knew I couldn't say it right when I attempted it. But anyway, yeah, you have to practice it. I don't know that I could even make a guide to explain what I'm doing. Another 2. Just be a 1, man. Yeah, I'm just looking at the angle the duck is, how far away it is, and trying to judge how much I gotta lead it based on that. That's a slightly better one. Since we're going around that side, we'll try to get both. Would be nice to hard shot that guy. Saves us some time. Cow back in there. What's up, Sam? Did I miss anything? We got ourselves a diamond mallard today, so can't complain about that. Some coyotes, a couple of 6s. I want to get them, but it's going to be tough. Don't trot. That makes it way harder. Okay, we hit that one. All those are spooking. Got that one a little better. Okay. Oh, that was quite useful because I probably wouldn't have been looking. Meanwhile, this moose has just been floating over to us, so there's another male there. We're gonna use the wrong gun for this because it's a small male and it's far. Would have been a little tough to smoke with the 243. I want the golden gun? Like the, is it... I forget, because Twitch and YouTube are different. I think it's the 9-month badge. Album or what? I don't know what's going on. It's fine. I'll figure it out eventually. What would you say is the best DLC map to buy first? Also love your content. You make me play this game a lot more. I'm glad to hear that. The best DLC map? I guess it depends on like what you want it for. If you just want a map that's a lot of fun to play, I'd probably have Verhunga quite high on that list. If you want a map that's maybe the best for diamonds, Quattro Colinas could be. Parquet is a really good one. Even, honestly, Verhunga's a good combination of both because it's pretty good for just diamond hunting too. Gemsbuck kind of help out with that. Yeah, that's probably what I would go with. I think Verhung is a good one, and it's good for like even beginning or starting out players. Springbuck, Kudu, Warthog, Jackal, and Wildebeest can all be taken with the 243s, so it's not one that you have to be higher level. I've been telling her, Sam, she's going to get her piebald diamond. It's going to happen. Hopefully today. It could be. Never know. So, we gotta figure out what's what here. This is the 4 that we shot from far away. I'm just happy to get some coyote respawns. I never see them. Did we hit this one? Or did this one get away? I don't see any blood. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know where that one was. Well, anyway. Wait. Hi. That's the one that we hit poorly. And the other is down here then. I'll have to go back for the other male at some point. You want a piebald diamond? I'd like one too. How's the stream going so far? It's going good, man. We got ourselves a diamond mallard, so as per usual with any stream, if we manage to get a diamond of any kind, from that point we just start kind of chilling them, less, say, hyper-focused on trying to get a diamond and just doing whatever we can to get some respawns and stuff. I have to thank Lucky for letting me know about that meme Dino Dog, because otherwise I could not have appreciated such a thing. Where? Okay, we shot 2 bull moose in this area. 1 dropped. The other is... well, that's his blood right there, so we're just on his track. Good deal. That means he went this way. Shouldn't be far. Best way to grind money? I would say goose hunting if you have the goose DLC. It's worth every penny to set up. And if you have the DLC, I think you get some of the equipment with it. But whatever you gotta put into either blinds or tents or decoys... ooh, that's unfortunate. Got a whole log through them. Yeah, it's worth the cash you spend on that. You'll make it back real quick with them. Porter, thanks for the super chat, by the way. Love your biz. Keep up the good work. I will definitely do my best. Thank you, man. All the love for the mods. They deserve it. In here with 1,000 people chat, just like it's always been, regardless of the number of viewers, and that's, I think, probably a lot easier said than done, maybe. So is dropping a moose, it would seem, but all the love for the mods. How do you tell if something is a diamond? So a lot of that's kind of through experience and understanding how the game works, but you're looking for the maximum possible level of whatever the species you're looking at is. So a really quick and rough way to explain it is ducks and rabbits max at level 3, deer max at level 5, predators max at level 9. Thing is, you have things like Cape buffalo and water buffalo that max at level 9, plains bison and European bison max at level 9, whitetail deer, roe deer, musk deer max at level 3, trying to make sure I'm not missing anything, and red deer are a level 9 animal, even though they're a deer species. So, instead of trying to remember all that, we have spreadsheets in the Discord that give that information to you if you... more excited about that than a 5. Anyway, we have spreadsheets that have that information. If you want to join the Discord, I'm sure that can be linked in the chat for you. Talked about that today. This game's been out for over 4 years. I've never killed a level 1 male moose. There he is. The biggest male I've ever seen. I swear if that cow becomes a bodyguard... Okay, we're good. Is he actually 300? About. Level 1. I'm so excited to shoot that. Never have I ever. Didn't even hard shot him. Did we even lung shot him? I wonder if that range was wrong. Might have to hit him again. In the meantime, we'll get that one. So I'm gonna guess that level 1's gonna come back. We'll have to do a little better. Small male. That's the other. There's so many emotes. I knew there was another one. I think level 1 moose are far more rare than level 5. I'd have to agree. I want to know what happened there, because I thought we were ranging them right at 300. Could have been one of those weird frontal chest shots that are like up in here, between both lungs and above the heart. But he came back nervous once, so I do believe he'll do it again. Did I miss anything? Just a diamond mallard. There's a level 1 bull moose out here that I'm not too proud of my shot at, but he should probably come back. Rushed it trying to get the biggest male I've ever seen. It's massive. Holy. How rare is a diamond albino kudu? I'd say they're pretty rare. That's a super rare that's been posted several times for sure, but still, I mean, any kind of, you know, diamond that's also a rare fur type has to be very rare. The level system in Call the Wild is goofy. Yeah, I'm with you there. Standardization would be good. Jacob, thanks for becoming a channel member, by the way. I'm sure you've heard me say it plenty of times, but if you're not already linked up with your YouTube and Discord, make sure you do that. Get the member roll. Get all that good stuff. YouTube gang. I like it. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Look pretty good to me. Why do I never think to say that? I need to. He didn't die. Not yet, anyway. I'm wondering if he is gonna, like, sneak back somewhere else. We'll see. What is the rarest diamond in the game? I mean, diamond just by itself, I'd say jackal, coyote, red fox, lynx, those kind of things are up there, but if you want like a rare fur type on top of it, I would say like a melanistic lynx might be the rarest. There has been a melanistic diamond lynx killed. That has been a thing. But that's got to be one of the rarest possible spawns, if not the rarest. There's an elk over there. Okay, there's this one. This is the track of our guy. So I guess he just didn't come back, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe he'll lead us to the land of the big males. I don't think we can use the last spotted feature, unfortunately. Gotta figure out the actual direction he went. That says fresh, that can't be it. It also says fresh. That's walking. It's gotta be blood and then a fleeing. There we go. Think this is it. It's bleeding there, very low. And then I guess it's up here then? I want to really watch in the distance because we had this with that level 5 moose, which by the way, an animal that has giant antlers on its head would be considerably easier to spot in the distance than this little guy, but he kept on trying to come back and we kept on spooking him, so watching in the distance would be good. Hey mistress, how's it going? We're on the trail of the biggest male I've ever seen. He's wounded. Took a 300 round to the chest like an absolute champ. But we're gonna get him. Have you ever played Fishing Planet? I played it for a little bit. Not enough to really form an opinion on it. It's not my kind of game. Like, fishing games aren't my kind of thing. How long was it ago when you got the Diamond Albino Moose? It was like the day before I got my new PC, so... middle of October 2018, I think. Coming up on 3 years. Hold on a minute. He snuck down this way. He's done bleeding now, obviously. We might be able to just see him then. Get a whole vast kind of valley thing to scan through. I see no small males. Where has he gone? There's that elk again. I'd like to stay up here if we could. We could have spooked him back up the hill as well. That's a possibility. Doesn't look like it. It looks like he went out that way, but I sure don't see him. I don't know. I hear a rabbit. Not what we need. What's your favorite rare or diamond in your lodge? I think out of everything that's in there, we'll discount the great one because that's the obvious choice. Diamond piebald whitetail still has to be towards the top. Like, I have to factor in the circumstances and the fact that we shot it like live on Twitch. To get a super rare during a stream is one of the cooler things that I feel like we've managed to do, so probably that one. Would you ever grind for the fabled reindeer? If they ever, like, the one that I assume you're talking about, that was a glitch that wasn't supposed to spawn. If they ever add one that's, like, supposed to be there, 100% I will. I gotta do a reindeer grind anyway. At some point, I want to get in and work on trying to get 2 gold scoring rare reindeer. I don't think that's a ridiculous task. Rare reindeer aren't incredibly rare. And in the process, we might get some cool looking diamonds. There's some pretty neat antlers for them. What's the rarest duck in your lodge? I've got 2 diamond piebald cinnamon teal. Those are a little rare, I guess. And then the diamond piebald harlequin, we just killed that maybe like a week ago yesterday? Something like that. I feel like it was a Sunday video. I guess that's probably the rarest duck in the lodge. I seen him. I know I did. He was right over there. Pretty confident anyway. See if that's where the tracks lead us. Gotcha Games, thanks for the super chat. How long did it take you to get the great one? It was exactly 45 days from the release of them until we got it. Looks like that was him that we saw go over the hill here. So maybe if we just slow down up here, now that we know that we're right on him. I bet these are whitetail tracks too. If only we weren't distracted. I mean, this is a pretty monumental moment. A level 1 male moose. But still. So can we maybe get to this point and slow down a little? He's sort of going down towards the water, which I like. It's a bad spot to slow down though, because he could go left and I'd actually bet he would go left. Oh, this is exactly where we killed, if you guys remember, a couple of weeks back, maybe closer to like a month or so, we shot a piebald moose in a multiplayer video. It was right up here is where we finally ran into him again, so I wonder if this will be the same. Chris, thanks for the super chat, by the way. Love your videos and live streams. Keep it up. I will definitely do my best. Thank you. All for a level 1 moose. This is more important than a lot of the diamonds that we've had lately. This is like one of the rarest males. I mean, I really just won in the Hall of Shame, but still. All because I rushed a shot because I was too excited to see one. That's not it. The direction he went, he's almost got to be in view. Must be because he was fleeing yet? And he ran a little beyond where we can see? I'm tempted to hang around here a minute. Because we can kind of see everything. Where did he get to? Because he went a different way than that piebald. And that kind of makes what I thought was my knowledge of the area kind of useless. I have a couple of tents in here. There's a deer. No small male. What the heck's going on here? We'll track him a little further. I mean, this all opens up out here, so we should see him. Are reindeer caribou, or am I being dumb? How's that a fresh track? Are we just way behind him now? Anyway, reindeer and caribou I think are the same species. Or maybe the better way to say it is like there's subspecies of the same, almost like parent species. But caribou's like the regional ones, say in like North America, and reindeer more like the ones in Europe. And Asia, I think. Well, that's tracks coming back, but do these go to just now then? Because these are still walk. I don't get it. This guy's as complicated as a diamond. Ever had the Gemsbuck glitch? What is the Gemsbuck glitch? I cannot say I have. Is that him? There he is. The biggest male I've ever seen. I almost fast traveled to that tent too. I was thinking about it when we were sitting there trying to figure out where he went. I knew I had that tent up in this area. Figures he was just chilling, probably taking a nap in there. Probably got my sleeping bag all stretched out. Holes poked in it from his antlers. I must have just missed that because I was too focused on trying to get this level 1 moose, Jacob. I saw none of that occurring. Look at that. Big male. That's really annoying. We were fine. It had to go a tiny bit further. It would have just poked the heart. But instead, just didn't reach. Well, then I'll have to go to the Hall of Shame Lodge. And on that note, I think we're going to head back and add both of our air quote trophies. One of the things, I don't even remember. I think if you go from Saseka Safari to Spring Creek Manor, often it crashes, but we'll see. What a monster. Big male. Huge. It's the biggest male I've ever seen, no doubt. Shot a female max score diamond against Buck while watching the stream. Nice, man. Very nice. Alright, what are we going to do with this? Talent, thanks for the super chat. How is he not a diamond? I think we got a low trophy rating, you know? One of those kind of deals. Where are we going to put this? No, that's the room that's... I don't know where we're going to actually do this now, because we kind of redid some things. That's a 20.7. I guess we could take down our bald leucistic goose. Because I have another one. Let's do that. Put our mallard boyo there then. 0.83, so close. I want to do less, like, poses with the wings up. These are the two piebald diamond cinnamon teal, by the way. And since we're right outside, we'll look at the piebald diamond harlequin too. But I think that'll work. There's our piebald harlequin I just mentioned. And yeah, like I said, there's another bald leucistic goose in the lodge, so maybe we'll do that. It wasn't a gold scoring rare, even though neither is this one. But yeah, we'll get that fixed eventually. Alright. I think it's this one is the Hall of Shame. Trying to make this work. Yeah, I figured it would crash. Alright, 1 sec. We'll get back in there. I don't know if going from Spring Creek Manor to Saseka Safari crashes, so I figured there wasn't any point in trying to do it in the other order. It's fine. Go to Silver Ridge Peaks. We're going to be wrapping up here in just a second, but we're going to do at least one video on Silver Ridge Peaks here quite soon. Got some plans to head out there with maybe a little bit of a unique loadout kind of thing. What gun do you shoot in real life? I have a 7mm Odd 8 that I use. Did I miss the whole hunt? We're pretty much ready to wrap up, so unfortunately I think you may have. Premier Productions, thanks for the super chat, just joining. How's it going? Went alright. We're pretty much just wrapping up, but we need to put a very large male moose here on the wall. And we did get ourselves a diamond mallard, so that was nice. Where is he? Did I not taxidermize him? Uh-oh. Wait. It's okay. Is it? Oh no, because it crashed. Ah! Did I actually not? That would be sad. I might not have, because I'm just so used to... I don't think I did. Unless it's up here. Oh no, we're good. We're good. Okay. I really... After talking about the fact that I could never get one, I would have been a little upset. You know, this is a level 2 legacy. He's actually smaller than the Truax level 1. Interesting. I taxed him, luckily. Luckily, we're all good. But yeah, I think we're going to be sending a raid over to Scarecrow. Oh, the loading screen's up. Sorry. We can't see. Don't worry, I'll go back up. It's fine. Don't mind me. Oh no. The delay. Now everybody's saying they can't see. Okay. It's all good. You guys just got to miss... That looks hilarious. I want to leave it like that. You guys just got to miss me struggling to find it in the manager. Don't even worry. It's fine. But yeah, like I was saying, the Legacy level 2, this guy right here, is definitely a little smaller than our Truax level 1. Professional streamer. I've done that so many times. It's just annoying to have the black screen there, and I like it. It's fine. He's huge. The biggest male of Call of the Wild. Well, now that we awkwardly did that, once Ethan's super chat comes through, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate the support. Now we're gonna send a raid off to Scarecrow. That skullcap mount looks amazing. I like it. Staying like that forever. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the support, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video, and hopefully over there in Scarecrow's chat. Bye!